Morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining this morning. This is Vinny and Beau show. Some of you might know me, Vinny Chopra, and my partner, Beau Eckstein. And we come to you live at 9:30 Pacific, which is 12:30 Eastern, every Friday. Thanks for joining.
And I think, Vinny, honestly, we at some point we're going to start a affordable housing multifamily division underneath Monell Investments. I'll run the division.
Wow.
We'll have a nonprofit component, and we'll help.
Wow.
We could probably help this in a big way, really.
I would love that. I would love that.
Yeah.
It's been an exciting week. I hope it's been for you also. Beau, you have some questions, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of questions.
How are you, brother?
Good to see you, Vinny. Good to see you, Beau.
Oh, thank you. We are so privileged to have you.
Hey Vinny, real quick.
Yeah, bud.
All right, I'll bet you sushi that you don't know that. What does SAS stand for?
Hi there, everybody joining us, watching us. We are live in 7 channels actually today in the YouTube, in LinkedIn, in Facebook groups and Facebook. Thanks again for liking the show. Please give comments, share, and we are here for a very big show today.
Go.
All right. Here, Vinny and Beau show live with brother Beau right here in my backyard. Hey, looking forward to really having some fun with you guys. It's so exciting. Just a beautiful day out here in California, in Danville, California. And I want to really publicly thank my brother Beau. He's got heart of gold, because we bought this place for 3 years back, Beau. And I'm a broker, but I don't practice brokerage, right? So brother Beau represented me, and guess what? What a great guy he is. That 3% commission, guys, he gave me most of it back in a check. I can't believe this guy. Really, I love it.
I try to help everybody out, even if they got a lot of money.
I love you. You know, the key thing is, you got to have heart of gold to give out to everybody, because then it comes back to you many fold. And I know we have known each other, Beau, for 5 years, 6 years now.
I think it's like 6 or 7 years.
6-7 years.
It was interesting. So yesterday I put on the event that I started a real estate investor association years and years ago, and I've been living in Las Vegas. And anyways, I came back because my friends wanted me to host the event. And it's amazing because a lot of people, this guy I didn't even know came up to me and he said, "Hey, I went to one of your events a couple years back, and he said it changed my life."
Oh.
He met a couple of my friends and they've done tons of real estate deals
my
together.
God.
So it's your network, guys.
It's your network is your net worth.
Yes.
Network is your net worth. You got to see who are people around you, who are the people you want to get better at and mentor, because you want to grow every single time, your business, yourself personally. And that's why we do this show. It's a Vinny and Beau live show today together. Brother Beau and I know we did one in Las Vegas. I was there 3-4 weeks back, and we did a great show together. And again, we'll try to do as many, but usually we are in our own studios when we do it every Friday at 8:30. Oh no, 9:30. I know Mountain Time and this and that, but 9:30 Pacific. 9:30 Pacific. Subscribe to us, like us, share with a lot of people, so that when we come live right away in 9 channels or 8 channels, actually we are going through Instagram also, right? On the same time, 2 different places.
Yeah. It's interesting. It was a big turnout yesterday. It was really good to see everyone. And so I made a commitment to do these quarterly.
Yes.
And then we're going to do a big event, and we're going to have everybody's got different needs in their life. There's people that are just starting out in real estate. Right?
Yeah.
There's accredited investors that don't have time to invest in real estate, but they've got money. Right. So those are in Vinny's lane.
That's my lane right here, brother.
Yeah.
Passive income, streams of income in diversified portfolios. That's Vinny Chopra right here, brother. Yeah. So talk to me. Accredited and sophisticated. Yesterday, actually, some people stopped me, and they were saying, "Vinny, do you take accredited investors too?" I said, "Yes, I do," because we could do 506B which
For
majority
for sophisticated, you
for
mean? Yeah.
sophisticated investors, up to 35 sophisticated investors can come in one deal. In one deal, you can have as many accredited investors, guys, those who want to learn syndication from the champion. I don't know if I'm the real champion, but anyway, the book also, Apartment Syndication Made Easy, that I wrote. And if you want a free copy, Vinny's always selling, right? Just go to the website, apartmentsyndicationmadeeasy.com. Where? What's the word? Apartmentsyndicationmadeeasy.com. Just go there and you get a audio and video and digital copy free and everything.
I think people are curious. I saw a message over here. Somebody's like, "How does this guy? He's like 70 years old. How does he have so much energy?" And Beau's sitting there. Well, guys, I had like 2 drinks and I'm a lightweight now last night, and
Hey, I had 2 drinks too, bro.
but what is? How do you have? How do you have the energy? You have your coffee or something?
I do make my own latte in the machine, and the grinding of the, my lava. I think is the brand I use of the beans, and of course they are crushed, and then of course steam milk comes and latte is made and everything. And I put a little bit desi ghee, so bullet coffee. Hey
Okay.
guys, you listen to me. I know brother Mario introduced me to that. Remember our good friend last night? We saw Eric, Mario, yeah, so many people
Yeah.
met, last night. It was so much fun. But that's the key. But the biggest thing, if I may say, why I have so much excitement and everything is my head is totally clear.
That's good. That's good.
Totally clear. And I just want to have fun. You got to enjoy every moment and have goals in life, right? Like this morning, I got up, I accomplished a lot of things, by the way, got up at 6:30 or whatever and got ready for 9:30 show. But the key thing is you got to move ahead. You got to give small victories. Yesterday, I was interviewing 3 times yesterday with some different shows, TV shows, and all that. But that's what they talk about. They say, really, why are you so focused? Is you got to have goals, small goals, big goals, right? Bo.
Hmm.
And then you got to be passionate about single mindedness in 3 goals. A lot of times we have 10, 15, 20 goals. I say, crap, don't do it. Don't do it. You can only take care of 3 major goals in life, relationship, business, all that, and then get passionate about
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I think we need to all have our plans, and even if you have like some people get derailed, like something happens in their day, and then their day gets wasted, right?
it. That's the worst thing can happen. And hey, guys, I have so many bad days. I'm telling you, literally everybody. I'm recording it right now. I have so many stresses going on, and so much things are happening. But guess what? You got to just accept the situation, bro. Right? We cannot say, God, why me? Why so and so don't get those same problems? You can't say that. God gave you for a reason, and it happened because of whatever we did or whatever happened, or somebody slipped in your team. Things didn't get done right, or whatever it is, right? I'm not blaming anybody, but buck stops with us. Buck stops with us with our attitude. Buck stops with us in understanding the situation, the gravity of the situation, and take action. Guys, the only way to really avert a situation is to find what the damages are and then just say, done.
That's great. That's great because I've had things happen. I got like stuck for like 5 days
Oh,
on
no.
something that didn't really even matter, and it's like, what could I have accomplished in those 5 days? So I think you have to like, even if you get something that's not working right, you got to push through and like put it aside.
Yeah.
You got to maybe think about it for 2 or 3 minutes and say, I can't do anything about it. I think Hal Elrod actually has a bracelet. I remember when I was listening to
Oh,
him, and
yeah.
it's I can't really remember what the bracelet says, but it basically when something it said like can't change it or whatever.
Oh,
He looks
really?
at his bracelet for 2 minutes, and then he goes, "Okay, I'm going back to my day because I can't do anything
I
about it."
love
Right?
it. I love it.
I
I love
don't know
it.
the exact. I got to go look
Yeah.
that up, but I
But that's the
remember.
same attitude I
Right.
have, really, Bo. And it's something we can all practice, guys. Listening, watching us later on in the show or a podcast, you got to really, get better at it. See who I am today, positive and this and that, and enthusiasm. The key thing is, many times when things happen to you, I believe they were supposed to happen. All right. And if they happened, now let's find out if sometimes we make very rash decisions, very rash. We should not, just like you said, put it away a little bit and then bask in it a little bit and say why it happened, how I can solve it. That should be the number one attitude. What can I do about it now to avert it, to stop it, to reduce it, whatever it is?
So everybody right now is a little bit like we were talking about this yesterday at the meetup, but people are a little concerned with the economy. But like, I think the real trick is like this is like an opportunity.
Yeah.
Like when people are scared, that's when the opportunities come up. So like
Exactly.
you got to just change your mindset and just think, oh well, it's a bad time to buy real estate. It's probably no, it's a good time to buy real estate
Yes.
always. It's just about finding the right deals.
So true, so true. So many great panels, you had yesterday. They were talking about it. They say, you make money in the stock market, in the bear market, in the bull market. You do all these things. Same thing, real estate also. When there is a bear market or whatever, we are seeing downturn. Remember, interest rates, we were used to them a few years back.
Yeah.
So that should not really, take us out of the market. I always say that. You got to stay in the market to play ball. You got to have a bat in your hand for playing cricket. You cannot just be saying, okay, I'm going to be a spectator. Right?
Yeah, no, I think you got to always, you got to always know where the opportunities are and always be looking and diversify. And, it was interesting yesterday. I was having a conversation. I hadn't seen my friend in person in years. And they said, Beau, we had the same conversation 6 years ago and you're still saying the same thing. And I was like, you know what? And I couldn't say anything about it. And I'm like, you're right. I told you I was going to do this, this, and this.
Yeah.
And I didn't do that.
I see.
Like, and it just caught me. And I'm like, okay. He called me on my shit.
Hey, those are good friends, by the way. You know what? I'm telling you, if your friends are not motivating you, if they are not holding you accountable, I know you and I have done that, right? I
Yeah.
mean, your business has grown quite a bit. I'm so proud, and your, presence in the social media has increased a bunch. And we have common editors also, and we are doing this show and other things that you do so nicely, brother. I can really congratulate you.
Thank you.
No, really, all these clips, guys. I mean, you got to look at, see, brother Beau Eckstein for loans, for major loans, for hard money loans. I mean, he's got so big network right there. What are the other ones now with the Airbnb?
Oh, yeah, we do.
True.
We can finance anything. That's what I'm really good at doing is people come to me
Yeah.
when they're like, hey, how do I get this done? How do I finance this?
Yes.
And it's just really about creative finance structure. And I go to all the big banking conference and non-bank lender conferences.
Yep.
So it's about having the connections and like seeing where the opportunity, how can I help this sponsor get the property, refinance the property? Because everybody needs money.
Totally.
And that's what I facilitate. I facilitate people
Yes.
buying and selling real estate and businesses. So it's very interesting. And then what I love about it is that you see what other investors are doing.
Yeah.
I watch people buying marinas. I'm financing a marina right now.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Marina.
Mhm.
I financed a startup business, and he bought an old car dealership.
Oh, wow.
And he's only going to sell electric vehicles, resell electric vehicles.
Electric vehicles.
So I'm able
yeah.
to structure these deals. So it's fun, right?
Yeah.
But what I need to do more of is because I know how to structure these deals,
Mhm.
I need to be a sponsor in the deal.
Yeah.
So that's when all these people that are trying to buy businesses sometimes are missing equity. So now I'm putting all the pieces where I'm bringing some of the equity for different deals. So it's fun.
I'm so glad you said that, brother. And just 2 days back, I started 2 new companies. I don't want my family to know that much. I'm recording this. But the key thing is, I get into some things. You got to look into other and great opportunities. I know my academy has done, we have done $2 million business or something, but we want to take it to $50 million sales. And there are people, if you send signals out in the cosmos, law of attraction, with strong signals, people come and fall into your lap who will take you to the next level, and that's what is happening with Rob Damon right there, brother Rob Damon. Applaud to you. And Tony Moreno, who is the creative director, and he was hired by Burj Khalifa people in Dubai. and he's done so many shows, and he's done movies where people have made 150 million from the sales of their course. He
Unbelievable.
showed me. He showed me, brother. And Rob Damon showed me on his laptop when I was with him in Tampa, Florida, all these different awards he's won from Russell Brunson. So, when these kind of people come in your life, things are going to happen. So I'm so fascinated and excited that, my course, which started 9 years back by Elijah and David and myself and my daughter, Monica, and all, it's taking a new height. That course is going to be now in the hands of 50,000 people. 50,000 people, not 200, not 100 in the, hotel setting or anything like that. And we are selling it for only 997. That's it.
That's awesome.
997. But brother Damon is going to give $1,000 travel dollars with it. So my course is $1.
That's pretty
Can you
awesome.
believe it, brother? Yeah.
So if you buy the course, you get a travel certificate.
Travel dollars on any of these Expedia, wherever that you go, travel anywhere in the world for hotels and for other things, you use that $1,000. So my course is only for $1 or less than that, because you get 1,000 and you pay only 997. So $3.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
So he's a marketing guru, he's a marketing guru, and he's done it so many businesses. And that's the other one, the glamping one I was just talking about. We are doing that big time in Florida. We're going to do it, and then we're going to duplicate it. I can raise millions of dollars, so we're going to be becoming very big in that business also.
That's good. Yeah, that's amazing. At 70 years old, he's got a lot of energy, this guy. It was yeah, it's interesting. It's cool too. When we went to the meetup yesterday, just seeing the growth of some of the younger investors.
Yes.
A lot of the guys that
Very
I remember
exciting.
they were buying
Yes.
houses in Indiana like 7 years ago. Now one of them was telling us they're doing a $50 million development deal.
Yes.
So it's a progression.
It's
right?
progression, brother, and that's the exciting part, when you are around people who can motivate you, who could take you to the next level. And that's what you have done. It's a pretty big RIA group. I mean, but we met after 3 years or so after COVID. This was the live,
yeah.
and now you're going to do every quarter. And then the new thing.
Yeah, March or
right?
April.
The bar.
REI
Yes.
Bar Camp. It's going to be in San Ramon,
San
most
Ramon.
likely. Yeah, we might have to get a bigger place
Bigger
because
place, yeah.
there'll probably be a lot of people.
Yep. And then you're doing one in Fresno too.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah. This weekend we're doing Michael Zuber's One Rental at a Time event, and we just made it. We limited it. Tickets were sold in like 2 days.
Yes.
So we have 200 people going there.
Yes.
That'll be fun. And then the following weekend back in Fresno.
Yes.
Because we were originally going to do 1 day, but we sold 600 tickets.
I know you said that, man.
But we have some big speakers in the
Awesome.
creative finance space.
Oh my gosh.
So
that's amazing.
so the last couple of weeks have been like a whirlwind. But you got to keep going, right? You got to have the energy, and like sometimes you get tired. Like this morning, I was tired. I was like, I got to get up. And of course, I'm up at 4 a.m, and like I don't want to be up, and for some reason I'm up. But I mean, the key is just moving forward every day, and then also putting the efforts in today that are going to multiply it down the road. Like I was just listening to a podcast.
Yes.
It's like do the work today.
Yep.
That's going to pay you dividends in a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road. Put in automations in your business. Like everything you're doing that's repetitive should be some kind of template. Like I started doing everything, like anything when somebody books a call with me, even if it's nothing I could do now, I have a template email that I now give it to them. Like, hey, it was great meeting you on Zoom.
Yes.
Here's all my contact information. And oh, by the way, if you have any referrals, right, everything becomes an automation, and it takes you out of the business so you can think and do bigger things.
I love that. And can I say that you said email? I know I am a texting guy, a texting guru. I just text people in the WhatsApp and in regular texting. And then I have shortcuts. I made like maybe 25 shortcuts where I just say God and it writes the whole paragraph. I don't have to write any more at all. Or you are terrific. It writes the whole paragraph. So brother Craig Shaw, you met him, right?
Yeah.
In Las Vegas. He told me, Vinny, he's got 120 of shortcuts. He's got such big list of everything and everything. He just puts one or two words, it writes the whole thing.
There's no reason not to do that now. Like I was doing the same things like for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, okay, let's wake up and smell the coffee. There's like you could just make it now. Something that took me 2 minutes takes me 2 seconds,
Yeah.
right? Or 1 second. Like it's just foolish for us not to do that. So anything that's
true.
repetitive,
You
create-
got to automate. You
automate,
gotta
create a-
automate.
I mean, anything. You can have people when they come to your website, they get an automatic response. They
Yep.
opt into your newsletter, they get an automatic response.
Yeah.
You don't have to do much. You just write it one time, and that's what this guy was talking about on the podcast: multiplying your efforts, right?
Yep.
Like doing a podcast today that somebody listens to, a year from now,
Yes.
and that
exactly.
multiplies my effort.
For sure. And the Publer, remember PUBLER.io. You introduced that to me, and now we are posting. Guys, one time posting, and you can reschedule the same posting again and again and again without doing anything.
Yeah. So the problem is a lot of people don't want to do the work in the front because it takes you a little bit of time in front.
Yeah.
But just remember, if you do that work now, you're pretty much done.
Yeah.
And then you can also get virtual team members. If
Yeah.
you get virtual team members,
Ah,
then that leverages
amazing.
even more and multiplies your efforts. So now this year, I have 3 team members in the
Yes.
Philippines right now.
Yeah.
But we're gonna add more team members
Yep.
in the.
I have 2 right now,
in
Ralph and his brother Uriel. Thank you so much. I know they'll be editing this show to go to podcast and all these different reels we do now. And brother Aiden, we just got, right? Aiden is his name? The TikTok.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
yes.
from Toronto. Oh my gosh, he's gotten me so many. 55,000 views.
I know he's crushing it for
He's
you.
crushing it.
I called him. I'm like, hey, how come you're getting Vinny all these results? But anyway, you got
Hey, he's the handsome guy over here.
yeah, geez.
No, Aiden is good. He's 16 years old or something, right? But the exciting part is you got to get out, guys. Anybody listening to us, branding. You got to. If you want to grow your sales, if you got to grow your business, you got to brand yourself, put out there. I do want to talk about one more software called Jasper, Jasper, Jasper.io or AI. I
Hey,
think AI,
Yeah.
artificial intelligence. Amazing. Please get that program, because it was brought to me last year. Somebody brought me, and now you just put in this software few words, it writes the whole thing for you. What? I mean, I'm not a good writer, so I'm looking forward to really, what ideas come to my mind, just to write out a few words what you want to write, and Jasper does the rest of the work.
It's amazing.
I know, Bigger Pockets, somebody I interviewed this week, he brought it up. He says, Vinny, I'm posting there so much, I can't write all these things. And then Jasper does also the, what you call it, like plagiarism, right? So it does all this. I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
It doesn't plagiarize.
Yeah, it doesn't plagiarize. That's the good part too, because it's AI. It writes its own mind in this software, brother. So Jasper, go for it.
Yeah, that's another way, right? You can use the technology. The best thing is to have to use the technology, and then you go back in and clean it up and fix.
So true.
Because
so true.
it is really good, but you're going to use that kind of as your baseline. But that's going to multiply your efforts, right? If you want to put a
Totally.
blog post,
Yep.
and now there's automation for your transcription. So if you wanted to transcribe this live video,
Yes.
you get the transcription.
What's the name of that?
There's Otter.ai.
Otter.ai.
There's Fathom.
Fathom. Yep.
I actually invested like $1,000 in Fathom.
Oh, did you?
In this, in like, they did a
seed round or something.
they did a crowd fund. Yeah,
Crowd
like
fund.
$1,000.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Hey,
if I use the technology and I like it, I'm like, okay,
I like it.
I'll
yeah.
put $1,000 into it.
Why not?
So I started
Why
doing
not?
little investments.
Sure. Hey, it's been such a pleasure to talk to you guys. I know we are doing live twice, actually, through Instagram Live, which we have not done before, right here. Thank you for everybody who joined us. Oleg and our brother Oleg was there, and your lovely wife was there, and several people were there. I know. And over here on this channel, through our YouTube channel, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, and Facebook pages and all that, live, we come live to you every Friday at 9:30 a.m. You got to say, hey, let's get that special coffee shot. Vinny and Beau shot, we call it, right?
I got
Right
a
there.
shot.
Right there.
All right, let's take it out now.
Let's take it out. All right, over here. And we'll see you next week, next Friday. Don't forget, again, this is Vinny and Beau show. See you next week. See you next week. And see you next week. Okay. Yeah, Vinny is so excited. I think this is the one we want to do, right? Which one, man? I don't know. I think this is no. It's this one, is it? I think so. We go live with this. Okay.
Happy to be on your show finally.
I'm a long-time fan and I watch all your guys' content.
It's awesome. We're very, very, very invested in our community.
It's wonderful to be here.
This is Vinny Chopra and also my good buddy Beau Eckstein. And we are so happy.
It's amazing what's going to happen. So, we ramped up to do the show, and we got a lot of hype about the guest today, so I'm excited.
I know. So excited to come live to you all. You live 9:30 every Friday. How to take your business to the next level. Go end the stream. Okay, guys, we are back without the glasses.